install the Trading Station web. And just to be clear, let me put my web browser on the page. So here's fxcm.com. You see this login button, which allows you to log into the Trading Station web. This is a fully functioning web-based platform, but this is not the platform that I'm looking at today. So if this is the one you're using, I invite you to scroll down to the bottom of the page and look underneath the download section. See the Trading Station desktop listed? That's where we need to install this platform from. This is FXCM's most robust platform. We have over 150,000 live accounts that use it. And I'm going to put that direct link inside the chat box. You can click on it there if you'd want to download it straight from the page. So once we have that installed, the first thing that traders generally notice is the advanced dealing rates window in the top left-hand corner of the screen. So that's where I'm going to start. What we're looking at in this window are real-time executable prices. These are being streamed to you from over 10 of the world's largest liquidity providers. And whenever I say liquidity providers, I want you to think big banks. These are large institutions that are all competing to be the best price on our platform. So, for example, when we take a look at the euro dollar, there's two different prices that we can trade at. There's a price where we can sell euros against the dollar, and there's a price where we can buy euros against the dollar. We're showing you the highest price that you can sell at, and the lowest price that you can buy at from all of these different banks and liquidity providers. Now, the difference between the buy price and the sell price is what's known as the spread. And we can see the spread in this top middle section right here. And the reason I like to mention the spread during these presentations is so that I can explain to you how the spread is the cost of trading with FXCM. FXCM does not charge you a commission per trade. We don't charge you any monthly or annual fees. The cost of the trade is built into the spread itself. It's built into the pricing. And we're very transparent about this. We want our traders to understand how we're making our money. So how it works is every time that one of our traders opens or closes a trade, FXCM collects about 1 pip from the spread. That's our cut on a per trade basis. So we're making the same amount of money per trade, whether your trade is profitable for you or not. And that's an important distinction to make, because that means we have no conflict of interest with our traders. We're not on the other side of your trades. We don't make any additional profits from your losses or anything like that. We're just compensated on the volume of your trades. So at the end of the day, we want our traders to be profitable. We want you guys to make money, because if you're making money in this market, you're more likely to trade greater amounts of volume. So we put a really strong emphasis on education. We want smart traders, traders that know what they're doing. So I'm here today to walk you through the platform, make sure you're comfortable with all the different tools, so you can get your questions answered, and also I can introduce you to some of our other resources that might help you out, including our research website, dailyfx.com. If you've never been to dailyfx.com before, definitely check it out. We have online articles written every day about the market. We have on-demand video courses that teach you how to trade. We have live webinar sessions that are just like this one, except in those sessions, all they're talking about is trading strategies and real-time trade setups. So definitely check out dailyfx.com if you haven't done so. guys are looking to sell the euro dollar.